Hi everyone, welcome to Eckhart Yoga. Finally, here's some yoga for TMJ disorder. It's for people who have problems with their jaw joint, and teeth grinding can be part of it, and just pain and stiffness and tightness and all that kind of thing. So you know yourself if that's what you've got. And please send it on to people that you know are suffering from it, because it will help. So first of all, meditation is just really, really important to relax those muscles around the joints that we're talking about. So we're just going to close our eyes for a brief moment. This is only going to be very brief, but just to bring your awareness to the right places. And take a moment to go inward. So make sure when you meditate you can sit up straight. If not, sit on a pillow or a blanket. So that sitting is not such a big deal, and remember you can always sit on a chair as well with a straight back. And begin to really relax through the roof of the mouth to start with. And then relax your jaw, both of them, upper and lower jaw. And the joint of the jaw, both right and left. Outer edges. And really important as well is to relax your eyes. And when this whole area relaxes, the corners of the mouth as well, then you can maybe feel your jaw moving away from each other a little bit. So lower and upper jaw teeth moving away from each other a bit. Releasing. Just allow this to happen, and in the meantime, keep some of your focus on your breathing. So we draw the senses inward. That's what we do and try to do with yoga anyway. Go inward with your attention. And it's a good idea to do this quick meditation / relaxation before you sleep, before you go to bed. Just very, very consciously relaxing the area of your mouth, your jaw, corners of the mouth and the eyes before you go to sleep. And perhaps when you wake up. And I'd like you to hold on to that relaxation and to that state of mind. You can very gently open your eyes, stay with this. And then we're just going to slowly move the shoulders around a little. I mean, stiffness in the jaw means as well usually that there's tightness around the shoulders and the neck. So loosening that out, opening that area is helpful. And remember to roll the other direction as well. And then you can do some shoulder shrugs. So on an in-breath, lift the shoulders up, and on an out-breath, let them down 2 more times. Last one. And then very gently move your head over from one side to the other side. Just breathe normally, stretching out the neck muscles. And maybe by itself you start breathing in a rhythm. Exhaling, looking over your right shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Exhaling, looking over your left shoulder. Inhaling back to center. Last one. Okay. And then we make tiny little circles with the head around this point where the neck meets the head. There's a little socket here, little joint, and you're going to roll your head around that place. So it's not about going very deep or stretching your ear all the way to the shoulders. It's actually quite small circles, keeping your neck really long, drawing circles on the ceiling with the top of your head. And the other direction as well. Really good to encourage that area to relax. The area that has influence on your joint. TMJ. Okay. Back to center. From here we're going to do a tiny little sequence moving from downward facing dog to upward facing dog, and that really increases the circulation, the blood flow to this whole area of where the jaw is, and that's what you want. You want fluids to go there. So we start in downward facing dog pose. And make your arms nice and strong and your legs nice and strong. Shoulders on the back. And then on an in-breath. And then on an out-breath, come down and lift your heart up. You can have your knees on the floor if this is too much. You can keep your toes under actually for this sequence because we're going to go quicker. Exhaling, pull back, down dog. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, pull back, down dog. Inhaling, up dog. Exhaling, pull back. Inhaling, up dog. A few more times. You can do it quicker. See what feels good for you. 2 more times. Of course, if you need to stop before that, you do that. And 1 more. And end in downward facing dog pose. And take a brief child pose. And then coming back up. Lie on your back for shoulder stand. If you cannot do shoulder stand, then please do legs up against the wall. Also, this pose brings a lot of fluids to the whole jaw area where you need to be. If you need to do shoulder stand on blocks or blankets, then get ready for that. And then you're going to bend your knees, press your arms down, and bring your legs over your head. You're going to place your hands in your lower back, walk your elbows a little towards each other, and maybe even walk your shoulders a bit underneath. And from here, you're going to lift up, walking your hands up along the back into a shoulder stand. And maybe half a shoulder stand is good, okay? So half a shoulder stand means allowing your legs to be over your head a little bit, so your body is in an angle. But most important, your upper body is straight and your chest is open, and that's what you're looking for. Okay, so you're bringing your shoulder blades in towards the chest, and you bring your chest forward. You do keep your chin up a little, and you look up. And we stay here for about 10 breaths. relax through the mouth and the neck. And then gently allowing the feet to go down towards the floor. You may not touch the floor. And then coming out, rolling the spine back on the floor and releasing your feet back down to the floor. Just taking a moment to feel the body, releasing through the jaw. And then spreading your arms wide. And then shift your hips a little over to the right as you bring your knees down to the left. And you can bring the inner edges of your feet together, inner knees. You can bring your left hand down on the right leg for a little bit of pressure down. You can extend your right arm up a little over the head. Maybe look over to the right for a twist. If that arm on that leg is a little bit too much, just leave it. Keep the tailbone moving towards the bottom of the mat. And keep relaxing through the jaw. And releasing through the roof of the mouth, the upper palate. Come back to neutral, other side. So you're going to shift your hips, lift your hips a little, shift them over to the left and bring your knees down to the floor. Take your left arm up and over a bit and maybe your right hand on the left leg. And breathe. Keep relaxing through the jaw, through the mouth. And come back. Roll onto your side, help yourself up. And we'll finish with one more twist. Extend your left leg out in front of you. And then pull the left foot over on the outside of the right hip and bring your right foot on the outside of the left leg. If this is impossible, to still sit stable with a straight back in this pose, you could try sitting on a pillow. And if that's still difficult, then extend your left leg out in front of you. Inhale, find length, and then place your right hand behind you. And then exhale, twist over to the right. Look over the right shoulder and draw your chin slightly back and up. Ground through your right sit bone and lift through the right side body. And then firm in the left back ribs to open more into the twist. And stay with the breath and also keep relaxing your jaw. Through the roof of the mouth, corners of the mouth, your eyes. So that relaxation we talked about in the meditation, you take that with you in your poses. And come back to neutral, other side. So we're bringing both legs down again. Then you're going to bring your right foot on the outside of your left hip. And place your left foot on the outside of your right knee. So remember, if this is impossible, then extend that bottom leg, the right leg out. Inhale, finding length. Make sure you're stable on both sit bones. Place your left hand behind you. Inhale, finding length again. And then on an out breath, twist. And again, ground through the left sit bone, lift up through the left side body, and then firm the back of the right body, the back of the right side, in to allow you to go deeper in the twist. Draw your belly around the left, your stomach, and breathe. Take your chin slightly in and back and up. And keep releasing through the jaws. Stay with the breath. And gently back to neutral. Okay. And from here, come back into child pose one more time. Really release through the forehead. Imagine the forehead resting on something soft. Release through the roof of the mouth again. Let go. Completely just let go. When you have TMG, there's just too much tension, too much stress. So let go. Let it all flow into the floor on the out breath. Make sure your shoulder area, neck area is completely relaxed. Then extend your arms out in front of you. And come back on hands and knees for a moment. Place your left forearm on the floor and extend your right arm out. Rest your forehead on your left forearm and feel the stretch going through the right shoulder. Again, good to keep that area relaxed. Last stretch of this sequence. And breathe. Other side. Right forearm down, left arm extends out, forehead to the forearm. You walk your fingers away, but at the same time you draw the upper arm bone back so it is connected in the shoulder joint. And feel the stretch and you increase the energy in that area. Okay, and come back. And then we come back to a seated position. We're going to end with a little meditation, as we started with one. If you want to lie down for this part, that's fine too. And just closing your eyes again. Take a moment to tune back into your body, inwardly. And once more, relax through the roof of the mouth first. And then relax your jaw, your lower jaw, your upper jaw, your lips. Your tongue. When your jaw's tight, your tongue is usually stuck to the roof of your mouth. When you feel your tongue coming away from the roof of your mouth, it's a good sign. Relax the corners of the mouth. and your jawline. And as well your eyes. And just breathe how the body wants to breathe itself and observe how you feel. Okay. You can stay with this for as long as you wish. Don't expect miracles straight away, but if you do stick with this sequence and you do it once or twice a day, maybe before you go to bed, perhaps when you wake up or somewhere in between, you'll notice a difference. It's about sort of teaching this whole area to relax again, your neck, your shoulders, this, and increasing the circulation towards it. So I hope this will help you, and please share this with people that you think might benefit. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste.